All right. Welcome to BLAB TV. We got Leopold,
Right,
a.k.a. King Leo.
What's up? What's up, Blab. How you doing, man?
All right. Hey, why don't you tell us about how you came up with the name King Leo?
Okay, so yeah, King Leo. I mean, that's simple, Blab. So check it out. I got a birthday early August, so that makes me a Leo. I'm black, so I'm a king, and a Leo is a lion.
King of the jungle.
So, I'm the king of the jungle, the lion.
Mufasa.
So that's me.
All right. So you got a new single, The Destruction of Self. Doing pretty good. Actually, it's doing real good on Spotify. Can you kind of, break that down for me, like where you got the title from? What's the direction of this new single?
Right.
Kind of break it down for me.
So The Destruction of Self, that's simple. How I was raised and how I grew up in hip-hop, my father always turned me up to the older hip-hop. And you know how hip-hop started out. It ain't start off on all these drugs and lean and popping pills and all this stuff that we got going on now. That ain't really where it came from, Blab. Hip-hop started out originally as the voice of the hood, the voice of the streets, the voice of the voiceless. You know what I'm saying? The poor people, man, that ain't never have no voice. That's what it really was about. I got it from the song Self-Destruction, and songs like Self-Destruction was really what hip-hop was about. It was about repairing the black community. It was about putting us on, not tearing us down. This new hip-hop ain't where it's at. We wasting a lot of air talking about things that kill us. We ain't coming up with no ways to build each other up so that we can come out here and get this money and become somebody that everybody got to respect. That's really where it's all coming from, Blab.
All right. Yeah, I remember the Self-Destruction video, Yo MTV Raps, all that back then. It was a good era, good time for hip-hop. So recently there was a situation where your security, there's still an open case, but I believe I read that he's being sued for assault. I guess the person got hurt pretty bad. Really not 100% sure about the details. Could you go over some of the details with me about your security guard? Sort of what happened that night at the club when the fight broke out, how his name ended up in it. Can you sort of go through that for me?
See, that's the problem, no, Blab. I really can't speak on that man's situation. Like, that's that man. What happened that night, to keep it real, I mean, I was inside the club, so I don't really know how the fight broke out. He was doing his job. I could tell you that. I stand behind him on that. Far as his case, though, Blab, where I'm from and how I was raised, we don't speak on another man's situation. It just ain't how, that ain't how it play out around here, so... With the case still being open, it ain't even topical for me. I mean, I probably wouldn't talk about it anyway.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. So, you did write an article that you were popping pills at one point, sipping the lean, doing those things. What sort of changed the direction for you?
I mean, that's like, okay, I did say that in an article, but that's my past. And when I was younger, I was feeling that vibe. I was feeling the attention, the crowds and everything. So I used to sort of just float through it by getting high. And I done learned to sort of fall back on all that. I don't really need that in my system. I got to stay awake. I got to stay alert and aware of my surroundings, especially when we on the road, picking up this money because you got people trying you. You know how the industry is. Everybody hand in your pocket. So you really got to keep an eye on everything and everybody. That's why I don't get high like that no more. I might hit it blunt every now and then, but other than that, I'm not sitting around getting high like I was. It's a waste of time and money.
Okay. All right. So your manager, Aaron Bigsley, I'm assuming, and I'm not saying this is true. I'm asking you. I mean, I've heard in the streets that he's pretty big time as far as being a connect. I don't know how true that is. Could you sort of break down, how you guys are making so much money now? Like, is this something that you guys are doing musically? Is this something that's related to the drug game?
Yeah,
could you fill me in a little bit? Kind of tell me what's going on with that, with the manager, with Bigsley?
That's just a topic I really can't speak on. I mean, if that's what they saying in the streets, that's another story. I can't. You asking me to basically, speak on this man in a way where, I could jeopardize his image, put him on blast with his family, possibly get him robbed, killed. you know, with somebody that's helping me, that's just a path I don't want to go down, Blab.
Contemplating under the moon with the roof up. I feel at this level I'm ready to face Cooper. Final boss, leave him under like ripping vinyl off my